Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Aisyah binti Muhammad. I am from Ansar 243A, and today I would like to present my speech about saving sharks. Have you guys ever tried shark fin soup? It is a traditional soup that's served in parts of Taiwan, China, and Southeast Asia, which usually served during special occasions such as weddings and banquets. Do you know what it tastes like? Well, I don't eat it. However, most people said that it is somewhere between chewy and crunchy, and most of the tastes are coming from the broth itself. Now, most of the people would know that the main ingredients of this meal is the shark fin. However, do you know how they get those fins? Let me tell you. The hunters will capture the shark, cutting off their fin, often while it's still alive, and then dumping it back into the sea for them to die slowly. Cruel, isn't it? But the thing is, that wasn't the major issue. I mean, we all know that the sharks are getting killed for their fins, and this problem is not something that just happened recently. It just happened way before. So, what is the issue here? The issue is most of the people didn't care about it. Even some of them are happy that the sharks are getting killed because they are the predator. But do you know what would happen if all of the sharks die, and what would happen if there are no more sharks in the world? Let's imagine a world without a shark. If there is no shark, then another fish would overpopulate the reef. Let's say this fish would feed primarily on juvenile reef fish. This means the reef fish population would decline faster, which means the coral reefs will suffer. If the coral reefs suffer, they will die, and eventually it will lead to the death of the fish too. Other than that, it could also lead to an increasing population of fish in the sea because there's nothing to eat them. Then the plankton, the microorganisms, and the little shrimps will gone as well because there are a lot of fish that will eat them. And when the fish food source is gone, lots of fish will die as well. This would result on the local fishermen losing their local food source, and if this continues, there will be no more seafood for human. Furthermore, if we lose our sharks, the tourism will be in trouble as using sharks as the tourism plan is very effective as it makes a lot of money. There are some research going on about the decreasing of sharks, which show that it is estimated that human kills more than 100 million sharks every year throughout the globe, or also 11,416 sharks were killed every hour. In the last 50 years alone, the shark population is decreasing for more than 70%. This proves that we are in a serious problem of getting our sharks extinct. Thus, some serious action need to be taken for each one of us to prevent this problem from getting more worse. The solution to this problem is Stop Shark Finning campaign. As a normal person, we don't have the power to stop shark finning 100% immediately. However, we can show our support by joining this type of campaign to protect the sharks. For example, signing the petition made from the organization that in charge on saving sharks in order to create or change the legislation on protecting the sharks. Or for some people who are really interested and have lots of time, they can pledge and volunteer to be part of the team who will work on field to save this amazing creature. Now, some of you might wonder, why do I have to do this? What will I gain from it? Well, saving sharks is equal to saving the world. Why? As mentioned earlier, shark helps on keeping the ecosystem in the ocean balance. Without it, lots of fish would die. Besides, by feeding on fish that devour oxygen-generating plankton, sharks plays an important role on regulating oxygen production in the ocean. Other than that, a group of researchers from the University of Columbia had published a paper saying that shark tourism is able to earn $314 million annually and is expected to keep growing to $780 million annually over the next 20 years. You guys might think that we are Malaysians and there are not so many shark tourism here, like in the foreign country where you can actually swim with the sharks. However, If you can see, in some places like Aquatic LCC, there are also sharks there, which could be our own shark attraction. And in Sabah as well, there are also some sharks there. I have already explained the problems about shark feedings with you guys, and I've also told you how we could save these sharks. So now I'm sharing this link here in my description below, where you guys can click on it and sign up immediately. There is the Shark Saver organization in Malaysia that helps spreading the awareness of the importance of sharks in our world. There is their Facebook page that I put in my description as well, where you can click and check their progression, their work, and also there are a few links there in their Facebook page as well, where you can also click to join to be a volunteer or to join any petition that they published. I'm urging you guys to click the link below right now, right away, as fast as you can, so that you can become the volunteer right away. Make your first step now, because sharks belongs in the ocean, not in a zoo. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.